All right, we're ready. Don't have anybody on yet. Waiting to see what comes. All right, we have one faithful person. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we know who that is already. Welcome, welcome. We're just waiting to see if we get anybody else on. Oh, I need to put on a banner before we go into it. What topic again? The impact of
Youths and dancehall or something like that.
the impact of dancehall music on youths.
We see if more people will come out. If we not have
Mm-hmm.
a lot to turn out, then we have to just maybe cancel it
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
until.
Let's see what's up. Anybody else will come on. Let's see if I need to share. Well, I'm so ready now. Mm.
Sometimes they take. Sometimes people come on late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just start, so let's see. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long.
Mm-hmm.
Uh right. Okay, we have two persons. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Who's still
We're just
not
waiting
enough?
to. Me no. Me just
Because
say we're still waiting
all
to see if,
other people come is
see
a
if anyone else.
done.
We we have three persons now.
One about two more or so. But maybe as time goes by, maybe they will take
Yeah. Hi, Elvie. Welcome.
not here too long. Good night, Elvie. How you doing? Elvie not staying or Elvie just a
If you
show
want
up?
to join on our live, you can let us know.
Elvie tired. Elvie just a one dip and go. Still. Appreciate it still. Better than enough.
Yes. Okay. Elvie said two is a lot. Let's party.
Hmm? Fishy.
So we lost one person. I don't know. Oh, she's setting exam. She can't stay.
Hello. But we still appreciate it because you always a support and a show your face.
Of course. Of course. You
So
have to pick up Elvie.
when
Um,
LV got me to say, would I just have end up back with one somebody or would I end up with none?
end up with two again because it gone back up to three.
Oh,
So,
alright. You want to
mhm.
run it then? We want to talk until we see if body maybe come back. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, the topic is we have it running, the impact of dancehall music on the youth. So we just want to hear your feedback on it first before we actually go into the meat of the matter. But I'm going to take what Chrissy had said. So she said, boy, all right, Prim read, because I can't read Patois now.
Yeah. Why did I get me started? What? Oh, why not get me started? And them here song with them I say fi scam, murder and just lavish lifestyle. But no is wrong with being lavish, it's just how you get it and then normalize giving head.
Giving head. And them are normalized giving head. Them just
Yeah,
embarrassing themselves because of all this music.
that's true. Um
Mm,
Why? Is it true
but
learning?
how is it embarrassing them though?
What you mean embarrassing them? The artists or
That's what
you?
I'm wondering because I don't really see how it embarrass them. But it don't look like she's on though, so I wondering what she has to say about that.
Yeah.
But LV, I don't know if you're still on, if you have any comments on the topic before we actually give our feedback. If anybody else want to share your views before we actually share our thoughts on the topic. If you're still here, LV or anyone else, I see three persons on. So if you have any comments you want to share on the topic, the impact of dancehall music on the youths. LV, I know you're in the school, so you'd have a first-hand
Mhm.
look at everything on the whole matter, person experience. So I don't know if you're still on that you want to share or anyone else want to share in the chat before we actually go into it. But thank you guys for joining us. And of course, like up the live, share up the live. And we appreciate you coming on tonight. So if you have any top comments you want to share, you can just go ahead. Like every gone. I know. Before
Yeah.
we actually proceed.
No,
But
but
they don't say
nobody have to
anything.
say you can't say your thing and then me say my thing. Eventually then we come on and engage.
Yeah. Um well for me I definitely believe that dancehall has a major impact on the youth. Um because they follow up a lot of what the artist says and they look up to them. Um I don't have to really call no names, but the artists that are out in the spotlight, right? And they follow what a lot of them say, especially like when it comes on to certain things, like even just for example, um, Cartel will talk about clocks. I mean, when in Buster song there is like everybody want a clocks, just with that simple um song. It's like everybody start want a clocks because what? Big artists are sing the song. And it's like a lot of other songs relating to violence, and so it also help with the youths. I don't really want to help, but it influenced them rather to want to engage in violent activities, whether it is getting into gangs or different things. Because some of the songs actually portray that. And as a result, they say, oh, but so and so I sing the song here, so me not have a problem, me not see a problem with it, because if you must sing it, then that means that it's all right. And a lot of the time, the song actually influences the children, or I'll say the youths, to want to do what them say or what them artists are sing about, because they don't say anything wrong with it. And as me say, I gave the picture of Cartel when he come out with that song there, and many other songs. And some of them create explicit behavior, whether it is sexual behavior, immorality, a lot of other things, because based on some of them songs there, them really kind of, portray some things that are very immoral, um, especially when it come on to women. And they make women put women in a spotlight where it's like nothing wrong if you do certain things to a woman. And so like when they use listen that song now they say, oh, me can do this and nothing wrong with it because it's in the song, you know. And music tend to have a great influence on our minds. Like if you just listen a song, just picture yourself listening a song, whether it's a love song or any other song, and it's like you just tune into that music. It influences you. You feel so calm, relaxed, and it actually make you feel like say, okay, I fall in love. If it's a love song. So music has a very impact on the mind, a strong impact on the mind. So the youth listening those music in relation to dancehall is like them not see anything wrong with it. Especially the fact say they look up to these artists, you know. They look up to them. So it's like they say, oh, okay, so and so thing about this, so I not see a problem. And that is why there's a lot of violence. Me not pinpoint the dancer, but it has an impact on it. Where there's a lot of violence and young youth going out and do all sort of things, whether scamming, getting into violence, gang and those things, because that is what they're hearing, right? You have different song about girl in a bungle and all of these things, where it it make it seem like so okay, it's good to have many women, sorry, of woman, of girlfriend, nothing is wrong with it, right? So it creates a negative impact on the youth. There may be positive, kind of some uplifting ones, but there are also many more that are negative. They have negative connotations, and as a result, it impacts the youth and it make them do all sort of things. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We have one more person. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, good.
Um, yeah. So as you can see, our topic: the impact of dancehall music on the youth. We have two more, so it's one more. So we have five persons. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Yannicker. Welcome, welcome. So we're talking about the impact of dancehall music on the youth. So if you have any comments you want to share, you can go ahead. And thank you for joining us. Prim, you can give your comments if you have any to share.
First of all, Chrissy, thank you very much for this topic because you are the one
Mhm.
who done this topic.
Oh
And
yeah, right.
also, oh God, I forget. Oh, yeah. Also, let me just put this in now that we're on live. Also, the concert, I never remember to pin it in the comment section. Chrissy was also the person who
Oh,
drew attention to the concert at Touch of Hope. So if you guys haven't seen that video, it was last week. So you guys can go
mhm.
and watch the video. It's of this young man called Gavin Atkinson. He's in need of kidney transplant. Um, in the video, I kind of give some incorrect info as regards to the venue. The venue is not actually where the post office is. If you hear me mentioning it in the video, it's not at the post office. This church is called Deliverance Temple, and Deliverance Temple is in Nakpachik. If anyone here who knows of this pastor called Jabez, Pastor Jabez, his church is located in Nakpachik, but it's further from the post office. You can drive more than one when we say no location to
Directions.
go there. So you can drive at the new gas station that is at Napachik, that is at the post office, the new gas station that is at Napachik. You can drive that direction. As if they can drive the other direction, which is to the post office going to almost Newport, where you won't end up at Newport. So those are the two directions you can actually drive to go to that church. Persons who are not really familiar with the location, it I would advise you to get a driver that is in the Nakpachik, maybe the Newport route, that drives that route, because they'll be more familiar. For you say Jabez and for you say Deliverance Temple Apostolic, then they will know exactly what you're talking. It's not far, but seeing that it's the first time I travel go somewhere like that, then most of it is going to look far.
Mhm.
Alright, so yes, Christy, thank you for the topic here. Good night to everybody that's here. Thank you so much for being a part. And the topic is the impact of dancehall music on the youth. Impact of dancehall music on the youth. It plays a lot, yes, especially in today's generation. And this is something happening. Especially the other day when we saw the news and heard the news of kids getting in fights at school and who are carrying guard, ring, and them stuff there. So I mean, it has a lot to play on our youth today, because during the pandemic, most of the youth them never really work, and it was the need for work, them they do other things. So them are do them scamming or some illegal stuff. Is that the music have a big influence to play on that? Because remember the other day Chris said draw my attention to our music. never want to call the artist name. But in the music, when I was listening to it, because she was telling me, say, we must listen to the words, not the rhythm, the words. So I listen to the words of the song, and it's like he was saying in the video that we get the cow blood and the goat blood and the whatever blood, whatever. So I mean, like, if I send a message, you have to say guard up with him guard with heavy and strap with him cold blood and whatever. I said, like, wow. I said that powerful. So you can imagine a youth now, I go to school and him feel good and in a vibe and he hear the music and then he have on a ring to, he feel powerful. Because if him sing, say him I feel how much blood, whether it be sheep, goat, rat, or hen, you know, and they have for their blood in the ring. You can imagine that the youth there, he might even if he not have no in a ring, he just feel good. Like he hear that it's like him and them a beat to it and them and like they in it and they feel good, They feel good like their meds change. And I was like, oh God. And then he was saying, I think he published something sometime this week, saying the music that he puts out is not for kids, it's for adults. So in same basically for adults. But yes, but
But them
majority
still are
of
gonna
it,
listen it
viewers,
regardless.
exactly. But majority of viewers, they are youths, they're teenagers. And
Yeah,
those are the
exactly.
he's gravitating to, and him not even realize them are gravitating because them kind of them look up to him then, and since then kind of maybe in the youthful have a youthful look, yeah, them are gravitating and the music have a vibe and a buzz to them, so them are going to look up to him for that, and other
Yeah.
artists, right? Because they all have, we can't talk about this because it's a go on now. Skeng go at airport and Skeng figure at airport. TNT figure at TNT go was show. Like it was a little controversy with him and in bleaching cream. Now you see a well known artist like this and look what issue are going with all in bleaching cream. You know I live in bleaching cream. Cause when you hear the news I say how Skeng like them detain him from leaving the island. I was like, wow, I want to know what if I drugs or something. But we get to understand it's just bleaching cream and the man so in bleaching cream that him not leaving it. Him not leave it. So you can imagine the youths them now when they see them the something they as having a role model like that, the big influential artist and them listen
Yeah.
and them and listen to him and she say, Skin now leave him bleaching cream. You can imagine say them when them going in the store and so on. And another thing too, people need to stop sing about certain things because they must sing about ensure price ago. They must sing and not tried. Me and I say on TikTok say leave Blasco and cornflakes out of it. Stop sing about raising pay. Sing about me I go raise up the teacher them, nurse pay, doctor pay. Sing something like that.
Yeah.
Then I mean people we feel better and I mean the union them way responsible for them, the organization. We come together and say, oh you know sorry you thing do you must sing. But when I was sing well ensure. Lasco and them other food items there. When you look, it is, I mean, I know the reason why. It's that the music have an influence and an impact on the stuff. Ensure I never know how much feet. I love
I
ensure.
think a 400 add, probably a $500 by now.
Eh? They might go ensure stuff and them something like, come on, I'm to them artists here. So, I mean, music have a lot to play on people emotions. It can make you happy, it can make you sad, it can make you kinky, it can make different moods and stuff come out of you. Yeah, so it have an influential impact, especially on the youths. And maybe the only way, well, not all the youths them still, because you have some youths who listen to certain artists and certain music. But majority of them, they listen to songs where me and you would like.
Nope.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So Raymond says, well, welcome, Raymond. Welcome, welcome.
Right.
Raymond says, our culture is so diverse, but we have to take the bad with the good. Yep. Can't escape it. It's like a combination, and the bad is bad somewhat outweigh the good. Krista said, look at and probably it's the same video she's talking about. Look at the video going around with the new song Bryceco. Is Bryceco? I pronounce it right? Come out with and the other man song where the girl them with money in their mouth and lighting it. That's how they are embarrassing them. Oh, Okay. She referring to the embarrassment part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But that is also in it too.
Mm-hmm.
That is also in it too. And you see them do all sort of crazy stuff in the video, them and you know, trust me, sometimes when you if you just listen to the song, I mean, if you just listen to the song and don't watch the video, you think, oh, everything, nothing wrong with it. But when you watch the video, may I tell you, man, it
Yeah.
shows you so much difference of what them actually do. Some of them are like this, them are do all sort of crazy things, and that just impact the youth because them not see a problem with it, you know. And that is why crime and violence will always be a
Mm-hmm.
problem,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I mean, I'm not chastising or criticize or so, but it plays a part. As another that alone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Many other things cause youth to do violent stuff and criminal activity and them stuff there. But
Yeah.
dancehall plays a role as well.
Yeah.
Krista says she agree with us, what we were saying. Yeah. Anybody else have no comment in a quiet tonight, man? What one? Thank
And
you
quiet
guys for
one them.
joining. Eh?
And quiet one them this.
Not true. Nobody asked enough. But definitely, I mean, it's like when you hear dancehall, it's like you just have a positive mindset. You know, when you hear other music like souls and so you know what's coming. When you hear dancehall, you know, they break out and all sort of crazy things
Mm-hmm.
happen. So even if under the youth, on a general scale, it impact everybody once you listen it, you know. And even if you're not listening and you pass and you hear it on the road, you have to say, man, like how them find this nice to listen, you know. But everybody have their own taste still. But it's like when you hear the song them, then just sound so outrageous, you know. Um, and that is it also impact pregnancy too, because some of the songs are sexually influential, you know. So when them hear all that of stuff, it's like the guys say, oh, nothing wrong with me. Me there with one or two girl, well, more than one girl. I know, get them pregnant, leave them, no fat baby father around, all these things, you know, because them they show it like say, okay, nothing is wrong with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that also impact the youth, especially the males, you know, and the females left baby fatherless, no father around, all these things because they put it in the song, say, okay, nothing is wrong with this. This is what I do, you know.
Because
So
even with this the song here with Cartel, the one here, when he sing like he might talk about punch, why say mix up the supper gem with it and you say mix up the oats with this and the peanut and he might list out different stuff them where they are putting in your punch and trust me,
mhm,
sometimes when you see like all the man them a make them punch and then something and strong back something, it's like them actually are
mhm,
sweet and so. So then can relate because him basically have song for every little thing you can think of.
mhm.
You
Yes.
so
Mhm,
I mean when you hear that sometimes it come in my head like the music, I don't really know it word for word, but I know
mhm.
sometimes I make my punch and my something. It's like I say,
They
wow,
come to mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like just have a you have a click that like
Yeah.
I mean I
Mhm,
say that influential because look yeah, input ingredients, food ingredients and make
mhm,
and get
mhm,
a whole complete music. And it's
mhm.
actually positive, right?
Yeah.
And at the
That's
same
what
time,
me say.
mm,
Mhm.
at the
No, me
same
say
time,
that. Me say not all of them are negative. You know, 'cause you have some that are positive, actually uplifting.
yeah,
You
because
know.
it enhance I'm gonna say no health, strength,
Mhm,
whatever you call it. Yeah, when I
mhm,
mean punch on it, I mean say you have a good jingles day night, like it's some
mhm, mhm. That's why I'm saying that all of them are negative. Some are positive, but it's like the negative outweigh the positive,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
when you listen songs with like Sasko and stuff, those are uplifting songs. Me never actually hear them as sing no outrageous song, you know. But you know the ones that sing the outrageous ones.
Especially
So,
new newer ones that come in actually in the video.
hmm, yeah,
It's
yeah,
the best
yeah,
way
yeah.
to start.
Hmm. So Raymond says, but I wish to highlight the song that Yaksta did, Ambition. It was
Yes.
so refreshing and it resonated only with the youths, but everyone. Telling the youths to farm,
Mm-hmm.
economize and invest, they are others. Yeah, man. That's why I say some of them are really
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.
some of them really uplifting, but it's like the youths tend to gravitate to the ones that are outrageous, the bad one them. Most of them, especially the young boys, 'cause them want up in a day well scamming and them something there. So it's like even though they hear those positive songs, it's like them don't really want to hear them something there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially how they grow up too, that also plays a part.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
But
could come in live in a community where appear gang violence and them something there. And the song then increase all of that emotion and feeling when them have, you know.
because oh god, I forget my name. But I mean, yeah, good and bad because oh yeah, remember now. And the artist him say same artist him that talk about we say in music we him do is not for
Mm-hmm.
kids, it's for adults. But we don't know say for the youths then. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But what may I say is that I mean if him could have maybe well, I don't know if he have no positive song when they come in and listen to him like that's so me
Mm-hmm.
personally. But the look when me hear from the one song when me hear from when you sing, me know say I know positive and that no speak of no volume for no use. Just like where man just say
Mm-hmm.
with Yaksta. I mean that a good song that like he must say investment over graphing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When side girl leave your child protection, breed you. So I mean farming over hype and it sound good and that will always be a nice jingle to me. Me love it. Me love it,
Mm-hmm.
love it, love it. So I basically tell you say just do your thing economically wise, think, invest, be smart in the decisions them are your makings them in our life. Nobody be stupid and do some stupidness. So basically I send positivity through the ear not only to the youths, but to everybody. Anybody can sing this. Christian, Muslim, Islam, anybody. Young, old, because it's a good song. And when you can have a kid that's singing to a song and an adult singing to the same song, a good song,
Mm-hmm.
good something. But when you have a picnic and you play music and you have some adults where them not listen example. So if them
Mm-hmm.
have kids, them have grown them we say, all right, go on over there, start going there next room and then blaze out them music and then go on and sing them, yell
Exactly.
out the bad word them and start
Mm-hmm.
to pick them music sound travel. So so the picnic over there start cocky and cocky and she I mean she and him a move to the drink and sing and then yeah, oh yeah, heard that song there, you.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you go over this, tell her if you go over this. So in too young for this, she too young for this. And when you look, they know
Mm-hmm.
something. And you wonder
Mm-hmm.
how they know. And like you want to
Mm-hmm.
lick them. So you have to say, you have to know, yeah. I love time I want to play certain music. I remember say, oh, my lick the boat. So, alright, never
Mm-hmm.
that should that the one there. Or skip
Yeah,
it.
please use your earphone.
No, when you want to play high and miss it like cause sometimes I stand my playing and you never know. So bad in there. No? And
Yeah, that's true.
oh, that song is nice. You know, I'm gonna look big all bad word. What you could do? Eh? It done gone. So what we do is like, oh, I know the song. Me try anytime me see that me try, so me make sure so me skip that past that long time. I'm enough time. I move to song. That part
But
alright.
because you don't curse the bad words, it's like even though I'm here, it's in not gonna really want readily do it, you know.
You
But
learn
if
your
you did not do it no, if you that yeah, that's true, in your school. But if you not do it no, in a more want do it, more
yeah,
want try.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You learn them at
Time
school.
I go
Well,
save mommy.
you learn well at school. Yeah. So I tell you, it's a school.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to teach them and you have to tell them. I'm at
Yeah,
them.
man. Cause when them reach school, it's like them say, "Oh, what my friend I do this, and my friend I do that." So it's
Mm-hmm.
not a problem, you know.
Aye.
All right. So Crystal say yes, Raymond. True, 100%. Cartel sing a song. say if you go school and get good grades, and that's a good song. But me tell you, there's some very uplifting ones. They know just
Mm,
focus. Not all of them are negative, but the youth tend to gravitate towards the negative one. Not all of them, because I'm not generalizing it, but
yeah.
on a wider scale. Chris said, listen to the words, not the catchy part, and the sound and the beats. Yep. But sometimes the beats kind of make you want to listen. The song them, you know.
Okay, so
Sometimes a beat make you want to listen.
you have good
But the
songs.
words are
Yeah.
very important. You have to really listen to the words because some of them good at disguising what them are trying to say. So you
Could
have
say
to really
you
pay
have
attention to the
well,
words.
that's fine now. Could say you have good songs out there, but the bad ones draw more crowd, and that is
Mm-hmm.
because me don't know if me don't know if things in me don't know me don't know, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the bad ones draw more crowd, of course, because
Mm-hmm.
you can speculate and say all that stuff. Me don't know the reason why the bad one then draw more crowd, but
You
them
know why?
I don't know why, because you're not supposed to. It shouldn't be because if
Yeah.
you influential song and somebody over this a song that is not that influential, it should have genre. Alright, Beenie Man have a new song. And it's and Beenie Man, me like Beenie Man songs, especially long time Beenie Man. Cause
Mm-hmm.
when I was a child, me a town, somebody grew a town. So anytime I a town, when in a community, if you're up on the road, you hear music. So me learn music, them way there. Growing
Mm-hmm.
up into a good home, me learn music.
Yeah.
Me see people pass because when I was much smaller, my mother say somebody there pass and then curse one word and me say I'm repeat it because I don't understand, I don't know. I'm never know. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
in town, like certain songs that back then, I know them. And maybe even remember them all the time, word for word, but me know them. So me hear certain music, like, remember the days when you were the good time, they look a song, they're like, maybe you never know either. So me also me kind of from the like almost old school have a little mix. So
Yeah.
like Beenie Man, no, me love Beenie Man songs them. One particular song in one song in particular too. I never remember it right now. All from Proud Family them play, and but then when Beenie Man usually have music like Beenie Man music them really touch, especially all one with Ellen. Dreaming of you every night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Like
nothing wrong with that.
that song good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it sound good and
Mm-hmm.
um a lot of other songs, but me kind of love him long time song them. Me,
Yeah.
and
The
even
more recent ones
yeah,
kind of more of the Brockwood song.
yeah, and
Some
not
of
too
them.
bad still because he have one
Mm-hmm.
recent one now, and he have a good buzz. To me, he have a
Mm-hmm.
nice buzz, nice song.
Mm-hmm.
So we just I feel just try because I mean you have a child, I have a child, and no matter how we are trying to guard them from certain things, I'm gonna always enough in it or
Yep.
always either I'm gonna learn it, I'm gonna see it or learn it on the road or school or
Mm-hmm.
something or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to do your part. So no say when them the home, when them they around you, you have to know say they are secure.
Correct
You
them.
have to protect them in the best way. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to eliminate certain things.
Mm-hmm. Um, that is so true. Because even though they learn it at school, you still have to correct them at home. Because some things you can pick up and know, say, oh, definitely at school them learn this. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to be the one to correct it and say, no, you can't do that or you can't say that it's not right, and show them the right way. So Christian says some song just raw bad and them I listen it and explain how the girl private parts, yeah, exactly, and things shape my head. I don't know how people listen certain songs. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like them really put women in a spotlight where say certain songs where it's like them just make women seem like nothing, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Them really kinda target women in a some of the songs, not all. And Elvis said, do you think the problem is the music or the consumers of the music?
Mm-hmm.
Um, well,
Why?
this let's say, eh?
Both of them to be
Yeah,
brave.
exactly. It's both of them from both perspectives. But it, of course, is the music where the people them consume it. So it's actually start off with the music. If the music never played, then nobody would be influenced by it or want to listen it. So
Yeah.
it definitely start off from there. Um so she said if we weren't buying and playing, would they continue to make them? Uh maybe not. I don't know. Or maybe they still would because that is what they're used to and that's what them want to do. But them not if they not make the money, then they probably wouldn't want to do it anyways. Because the whole point of it is to make money.
Yeah, for make money them job, them job. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Job.
So if they not make no money, then they wouldn't probably bother with it, you
Yeah.
know? Mm-hmm.
And then maybe you see if the case where the music no longer is around, I mean them viewers and whoever them have them fans are gonna want to inquire about them, so them are gonna want to know if them maybe reach out to them in any way, any social platform. So what
Mm-hmm.
hear about Zinc? Oh, long time later about Zinc, I want one of them,
Mm-hmm.
say news fly and so on. Zinc come maybe looking at herself and say, say a full time to make something to my fans them. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
come with something and I'm gonna come with something big and bad. And if
Yeah.
Zinc song is not so, when we say no, nice to hear play. Tell him I'll come with something where when he come with it may be not nice to hear play and he might
Mm-hmm.
big and bad and extra cost through a long time zinc. Now come up with one song, he might go one shot.
Yeah.
One shot to put back himself again, pan him up again. Yeah, so I just say it's like a tug of war.
Yep. That is true. Cause some of them it's like you just don't hear about them again. It's like them just drop off a radar, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess cause they not really make no money, so you know that goes. Um, all right, so Raymond said, but we need to look on the economic side of dancehall because it impacts the youths in different ways. Many people have their law rather, and medical degrees because of the dancehall. It send many to school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because some of them, even though they're in it, they still further themselves otherwise.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and have another job on the side. Because some of them really, and that is also a good thing too. Because if the youth say, oh, but so and so push same way, so why me can't do it?
Yeah.
So that's also an influential part of it too.
Yeah,
Because
because
if they know that okay, my artist, even though I'm making song, them is still propelled to further himself. You
mm-hmm.
know, so that can also impact them positively too.
Because my name Stitchy, Stitchy, Lieutenant Stitchy, but then persons who know Stitchy and know Stitchy music. Well, only can only who listen to Stitchy will know Stitchy music and so on. But
Mm-hmm.
Stitchy was also a dance artist back then, and of course he's a gospel artist now.
Yeah.
And Stitchy is a doctor, so
Mm-hmm.
based on um the his career, it helped push him to be the person he is now.
Mm-hmm.
So in she say yes, the music are going good for me and me still have a map and me still have my spot. Me
Yeah.
switch from dancehall and me come in a gospel and me still have my name. That's good, but what next? So Stitchy
Mm-hmm.
decided to enhance and uplift himself by becoming a doctor, and he was recognized also by the state, the state where he did his doctorate. So I put something
Okay.
on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I love
Mm-hmm.
to know. So I mean, a lot of persons can have a lot of artists out there who no me I miss a politician now. Where them have them farm, them have them local resort or them villa or something, some apartment them actually invest. So if
Mm-hmm.
one day push come to shove and music is not for them anymore, then them have
They have
something
something to
they
fall
can
back on.
and them kids we are.
Mm-hmm.
So I just hope everybody have that mindset, especially those the newer ones that is coming in now. Hope them have the mindset there and kind of stay away from the jokes. Can realize say the Mali are kill no enough for them. The Mali. And you might not know what is Mali, but yeah. Yeah. But it's just right.
I sir.
Not a name. Yeah.
All right.
Appear that
You'd have
someone
to tell me.
too, because
Mhm.
appear like most, especially the newer ones them now are mostly like drugs and they make something you can't. Sometimes you can't hear their music. They sound high.
Mhm. Mhm.
They sound high. So
Mhm.
yeah.
For real. And they always have to scratch them nose and the whole works. It's like you just can't tell. Especially when you look at them face and them eyes, it's like it just paint out. Um, so Chris say basic school kids know the music word for word. Yep.
Of course, man. Who know more than them? Lord. And if I look for them as me too, most of
Yeah.
them brace face.
Eh, and I do dance them too. Yeah, I don't like. And the primary school, basic school and primary school. It's like them just
They
know
know
it.
so fun.
hmm Because most of the time they're around persons who actually play to them with them family or they hear it on the road, they hear it at school, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they tend to catch on them really well because they learn fast. So it's like them know it word for word, me I tell you.
Yeah,
But
word for word.
guys, thank you for joining us tonight. It was good having you guys in the chat. And giving us some tips and your feedback on the topic also. So we appreciate having you here. Um, I don't know what time we're wrapping up because
Yeah,
today seems to be a quiet night.
mm-hmm. Yeah, but the usual
um,
thing because none of them far from here.
no, mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. So
But it
remember,
was.
guys,
Hmm?
yeah, you can continue.
No, me did stop. Me did finish. Me so me just that tell me to like up the live and share it up the live. That's all.
Oh, oh, oh yes, and
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to add say with the videos, Natural Sisters JA, that is the videos every Friday at 4. Video come out 4 o'clock every Friday at
Mm-hmm.
4. Um, you did one video. Tony did that video where you went again. Queen, what is Queen Evolve Tea
Queen the
Party?
Bob. Yeah,
Yeah,
tea party.
Evolve Tea
Mm-hmm.
Party. So you guys can go over there and watch that video that came out
Mm-hmm.
Friday. Or
Friday.
my channel Primus World. I have videos out every Saturday at 6 o'clock. Saturday at 6. So you guys can go over there. You can follow us on our social handles, TikTok, Natural Sisters JA, Premier Sisters. Instagram, Natural Sisters JA, Premier underscore Jones, Simo underscore Touch, Facebook, Bright Eye Simo, Rose Jones. Yeah. You guys can find us there.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we were supposed to do a video yesterday, which was scheduled,
Right.
but we
Yeah.
were because we never really remember. Yeah. So,
I don't really remember about other things.
oh yes, I never even remember. I never remember though. I don't remember now. Yeah, another circumstance.
Alright.
Can catch us the other, not this week coming, the other week
The
coming.
other week.
Catch us
Mm-hmm.
for live again. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you for being here. Thank you for showing your support as always. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was a pleasure having you guys here to, engage and comment and let us know. Chris says a Briscoe song about cybercrime and where I am coming from. What are the song code per sim? Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I think I heard persons talking about that code. Yeah. So,
I boss him. Should I say? Should I say?
see, my yeah, one new one rising too. I'm missing most of them are um I like dance too for TikTok and so. You have a new one? I think you
Yeah,
know this.
man. A lot of them you can't catch them on TikTok. And that's what them boss.
But you
People can
freestyle,
use them
you
sound.
freestyle nice too,
Hmm?
You
Hmm?
freestyle nice. Just the words them were in there. Me not really, a fan of. But him have the talent. Talent wise, him have it. And the thing
Mm.
with these artists that they're versatile. So I mean, if them ever sing, they not always have to sing with bad word, you know. But I can't take out the bad word out of it sometimes.
Exactly.
So I'm like,
So we can listen in peace.
in peace. So, but they do what they want still. So for them, like
Yeah.
we know if it will through it in and know say we have to take charge of our life because they might take charge of
Right.
their life. And when them come and them sing what they want to sing, at the end of the day they get paid, and that's
Mm.
the job. So. Up to you if you want to sit down when he say he might go this and he might go that and he might go whatever, whatever, whatever. You must know if you really want to do it because if you want to do it,
Mhm.
he's not doing it.
Mhm.
So for the youth them to have enough,
Mhm.
meds and for know say, well, he must sing X and X, but really look on the facts. Him not do it.
Mhm.
And females
Um,
too.
yeah. So Raymond says also the song that Terror, Fabulous, and Buju Banton did that highlighted safe sex practice in the 90s when HIV was a novelty. It really helped Jamaica aid support at that time. So dancehall can be good. I suppose it's good enough put this up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Of
Yeah,
course.
man.
Of
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As I said, there are some uplifting ones. But like now is like majority of them are more negative to the negative side. But like the previous, earlier ones, they're more influential than now, you know, um, in a good light. But no, the recent ones is like it's more painting a negative picture. But there's some good ones out there. I mean, I got chastise and say no, because there are, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
When you want good
So
music, we know which artist we type in and look
yeah,
which
man, definitely,
you know. So
definitely,
a lot of good music.
yeah, man.
So I mean, me is not for the fans of these later days one, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have good music out there. So if you really want to good music and positive music, trust me, the youths can. It's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to leave them,
Mm-hmm.
make them sing what they want to sing, you can. It's
Mm-hmm.
all. It's at the end of the day, it comes down to you. It's your meds, it's your mentality.
Yeah,
You know have to stop and sit to Briscoe, you know have to stop and sit to Skeng and Skilly and them. You know have
yeah.
to listen to Buju. Listen to one of them. I living while I'm living. What? Listen to them song now. Listen to Blood. Me can't remember some of their name, but it's a lot. Meaning.
Yeah, man.
Listen to
A
all
lot
of
of good ones.
all of the
Yeah.
songs out there that is still impactful. So
Mm-hmm.
no excuse on the there. But then again, it's like through the later days, artists like them come out with such a force and a fire inside of them. It's like they use them can to turn a blind eye too tough
Yeah.
for music because it's very influential. It's like it do something to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like boost them up and they feel wow. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That may I tell you, it's like it play on the mind wicked, in a different way, trust me. Because as you know, music is very influential. So that's why it's important that you know which music you listen to, because if you're in a mind job, you find yourself not seeing nothing wrong with it after a while, because you say, oh,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
it's like you just start get yourself into it. So that's why it's very important that you pay attention to what you do so you don't get mixed up, you know.
Yeah.
Um yeah.
Yeah, but if them come together and and decide say me not tell them what to do because I feel them life, for them career, for them job at the same time, then could I just come then come and try set things in a different way. Like sing about some other stuff. Like sing about something more positive. Something more like where the guy sing what Ryan was talking about. Man about farming and investment over graphing.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean, if them could have come something like almost another line there, you would have really it would be great because people would be shocked and be like, really? I him this? I him really singing? Somebody might say, yo, we dog, I don't know where dog go on with. When you usually have the music here, the song good now, him come with that positivity. Some of them picking there and we say they don't want that.
Yeah,
Because
exactly. Them don't want to hear it. So.
done in them
Mhm.
own ways. So I mean it's like
Mhm.
can take. So who wants it to them is to them, who wants to them, their options. That's all I have to say.
Mhm. Yep, it's all up to you if you want to, because nobody not force you to. So
But them
yeah.
um me just hope say nothing more not happen for the remaining of the year yeah, nothing more not happen as regards to like school violence and so because me really get visited the other day say the music them did really did add something to the youth them.
Mhm.
It really a
Because
slow.
remember, they were home all this time and I listened to all of these things. And not being with, can remember some of them is like I first them I see them classmates
Yeah.
for 2 years, different class, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it hasn't, me not really hear any recently still. I mean, hope no more don't happen. I haven't
Yeah.
really heard any recently. It kind of look like it toned down a little bit.
Yeah, turn down.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk to me? Me knock you out.
Exactly. Me no want. Come back, just say it no and then, So me not say nothing more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
man.
we can't actually we can't close off now because
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
yeah, nobody the fans are some of our supporters not really there like that.
Right. We have them, but it's like
So
maybe it's the ones that not really comment in the chat that much.
yeah,
So,
but we're
yeah,
still grateful for
of
whoever is here,
course.
the few that is here. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
for being a part of this life and other lives to come. Remember to share the live. You can comment. You can even comment after we come after the live. We still have a see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Thank you all.
Still
It was
available.
having you guys here, and we look forward to the next one. 2 weeks from now,
Yeah.
other live. Yeah, catch
Mm-hmm.
us at 8 for the other
8
live. That
p.m.
will be the 11th. That will be June the 11th.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah, June the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
11th and 12th. So it will be Saturday the 11th and Sunday the 12th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes. No, no more for set one. Yeah, that's it, right?
Mm-mm. You summarize everything. Well, it was great having you here, guys. And of course, looking forward to the next live. Mhm.
Yes, and catch the video coming out this Friday. Catch that video, of
Yeah.
course, at
Make
4.
sure I know watch it.
And catch my video also coming out at 6 Saturday.
Yeah.
The one behind the other. Good night, guys. Bye. Take care.
Bye, guys. All right,
Follow
friend.
me.
Yeah, man.